What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's Tori V Fit. We are going to be talking about how I'm feeling post-show, what have I been doing, what is next, and I had you guys ask me questions on my IG story, and there was a lot, so I might be kind of going through a couple of those just because I got the same questions over and over again, so I know that a lot of people are curious. But right now we're at Starbucks and I got a delicious drink. Thank you.
Would you like a shot?
No, it's okay. You too. Is anyone else always, when they park, you pull up and the underneath of your car always freaking scrapes? I really be parking like half out of the whole spot just to not scrape the bottom of my car. But anyways, hey, screenshot if you want. The blonde espresso shots mixed with a caramel drizzle. Bro, it's always a vibe. Honestly, it wasn't as sweet as I wanted. Oops. So I'm gonna add a little squirt. Stevia monk fruit. Literally not a lot, just like that much. We're gonna go to the grocery store and then I'm gonna keep chatting. I'm almost 3 weeks post-show. I feel so much more alive. I don't even know how I was posting YouTube videos and talking for you guys because I feel like I had no brain cells and I truly felt like life was not real. I would keep reminding myself because I journal sometimes and I like to read my books. But I remember on this prep just feeling like so disconnected. I got pretty upset this prep before I had my little mindset shift, but just knowing that I wasn't lean enough and the fact that I I choose to post my body, and like I felt like knowing I was not lean enough to do amazing, posting my physique was literally just asking to get dogged on. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got so many messages just being like, how many weeks out are you? Are you gonna push your show back? Like, do you know that you need to be tighter? Which, I mean, I would never message somebody that. That's just me, but reading those was really hard, and that's when I had to ask myself, what do I want to share? Honestly, what do I want to keep posting? And that's kind of when I took a step back and just didn't even want to share that much on social media. But it's like, this is literally what I do. I choose to post to help inspire people and educate people and empower others. So it was like, it was hard, but I was like, I just have to keep posting, keep trying to feel like myself. But on prep, like, the low ass calories just get to you. And basically what I was saying is, I don't even know how I posted videos and talk to you guys. I really want to go back and watch my videos from this year and just observe myself. Like, there was nothing in my head. Like, I was just like sad and hungry and stressed. But now I feel like I have so many different paths I could take with life. I don't know, it's a lot, but I need to get into this grocery store, go shopping. Random, but we need more stuff for the kitchen, and I want to make chili, and I don't even have a pot, so we're getting this Dutch oven. I looked it up, it should work. I need to buy an Instapot though. Okay, as you saw, I just bought a freaking Dutch oven because I'm gonna try to make chili. Let's drive home and unload all the groceries, and I'll just show you really quickly again what I got. Okay, here's everything I got to make the chili. So I tried to make chicken noodle soup last week and it did not go so hot. So now I'm trying chili. So you can either make it with beef, turkey, and then I got a couple of different options like tomato paste and sauce. And it calls for beef broth. And then I was thinking, since the chili is just gonna be like tomatoes, meat, and beef broth and vegetables, I would do a baked potato on the side tonight. So
That's why I got potatoes. And then I needed a new cutting board. Apparently you're not supposed to use wooden spatulas to cook meat or wooden cutting boards to cut meat. So I got a new cutting board and then another spatula because this thing is so big. I was scared, like I need a big enough pot holder to either set this on the counter or to take it in and out of the oven. So we're gonna test her out. For lunch today, I decided to go with some breakfast tacos. So these are actually like egg white, cheese, and beef. And then these are the tortillas I used. Never had these before, so I'm trying them. And I will put the macros for my 3 tacos on the screen. I'm also gonna do light sour cream. I'm almost out, so. First bite, here we go. Those tortillas are actually pretty good. I just put one side down on the pan with some nonstick spray and just toasted like one side to get a little bit crispy, but honestly, I really like this. Real quick, before we start my little rant here about all your questions dealing with my reverse diet, have I binged yet? Why am I leaving Alpha Land? The secret code word is strength. So if you know, you know, comment the word strength and I will see you guys in the comments. It's just a fun way for me to interact with you and say hey. And remember, if you don't follow me on Instagram already, my Instagram is tori.vfit. So as you guys know, I just got back from Mexico and a lot of people are asking like, okay, Tori, literally they're asking straight up, have I binged? How am I doing mentally post-show? Why did I cancel my Alpha Land membership? Why am I not working out at Alpha Land? Whatever. And what are my goals moving forward? So I want to lay it all out there for you. If you guys didn't know, last year I competed for the first time. A lot of you guys found me on YouTube, found me on Instagram or TikTok. I competed last year for 2 shows and then afterwards I binged. I was so uneducated on prep and what it can do to your hormones. And last year I just would eat until I would get physically sick. My stomach would hurt, cramp, couldn't move, throw up, whatever, the whole 9 yards. And I gained weight extremely fast. I think I gained 30 pounds in 1 to 2 months, which after prep, your body holds on to water like a sponge, or at least my body does. I do not have a great metabolism, so that's why I'm reverse dieting, trying to get it back up slowly. Basically, reverse diet just means you're flipping what you did on prep. So we slowly decreased calories throughout prep and increased cardio. Now we're slowly decreasing cardio and increasing calories. Post-show thoughts. I am glad that my prep is over because it was not a great season for me, mentally and physically. My body just kind of was very hard to respond. I was very low calories, lower than last year, more cardio than last year as well. And if you guys don't remember my physique last year, I was a lot leaner. Yes, I didn't have as much muscle as this year, but this year my body was very stubborn. I just really could not get lean, which I think what plays a role in that is the fact that this year, right in like 4 months before I started prep, I got off birth control. And so my periods weren't super regular, but the cramps and bleeding, getting off of that was extreme, was a lot. I kind of forgot what a natural period felt like. So then I went straight into prep 4 months later in April and lost my period fairly quickly and was losing weight. You know, I did lose weight, like 25 pounds maybe on this prep, but I just did not look as lean as last year. My cuts, you know, weren't deep lines like last year. And I really think my body was telling me like, girl, you need to relax, you need a break. You need to not stress your body out so much. And so this year was really hard, a lot going on. I moved again and it was hard for me because I was kind of ignoring all the signs like, yeah, now's not the time to prep, just because it's what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted so badly to compete again because I loved it. And it felt like I was almost in a rush. Like, I want to do it now, so I'm gonna prep now. But obviously I did gain muscle. I put a lot of stuff out there on the internet, on social media, kind of explaining my thoughts, like what I'm doing right now. And so like, I already knew I wasn't lean enough. And so it turned into such a mental battle, like, Tori, just keep going, just keep pushing. And that's what I did. But it was time for my season to end. Only 2 shows. That was good enough for me. And now we are reverse dieting. So the reverse diet has gone great so far. A lot of you guys were asking, am I staying on track? How did I go to Mexico and stay on track? Basically, my coach allowed me intuitive eating days or meals, and I chose intuitive eating days. One, because I literally forgot my food scale again. That's the second trip I've forgot my food scale. But portion sizes, I've tracked for so long that I can just roughly guesstimate calories, macros, stuff like that. So I intuitively ate, gonna be honest, not really sure how many calories I had every single day to be exact, because I'm such a has to be perfect person usually. And when it comes to macros, like, I have to weigh everything out and it has to be perfect. It felt good mentally to just intuitive eat, and I am proud of myself because I didn't binge. It was just like I was eating to feel good, like feel fueled, more whole foods. I did a lot of Greek yogurt there. Mexico had the fresh fruits that tasted so delicious. I got Greek yogurt literally like 3 times a day. I got a lot of tacos, rice and pork, or rice and chicken, which I know that sounds boring, me just saying that, but the flavors and spice and like chicken marinade that they would use was delicious. It was amazing. I had tacos a lot. I had steak one night. Just good things that made me feel full and fueled, if that makes sense, and not just like blah in the stomach. Like, what would make me feel like that would be like a lot of sugary carbs, like brownies. They always had muffins. I did have 1 muffin, but if I were to sit there and eat like 4 muffins to be full, then I would just feel like bloated and just like meh. So I was smart with my eating choices. And now that I'm back home, just like before the trip, I'm tracking everything, hitting my macros, doing my cardio 5 days a week like my coach asks, and we're just staying on track. Yes, I feel heavier and I notice like my stomach, you know, getting bigger, but honestly, I'm not worried about it because that's the direction we're going for, is post-show weight gain. I need to get my period back. I need my hormones to balance out. And if you guys have been keeping up with me on Instagram, I've been having horrible migraines, and I went to the doctor and she was like, the first question she asked was, when was your last period? And I was like, you know, girl, like 6 months ago. And she said, that needs to be your #1 priority. It should help with your migraines. You know, obviously that'll be balancing your hormones. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to document this reverse diet for you guys to help you guys out. Especially if you're reverse dieting right now, or you're getting ready to. Reverse dieting is not just for competitors. If you have been dieting for a long time, or just at low calories, and you're not losing weight anymore, or you know, you think you might have a slow metabolism, now is the time to reverse diet. I hope you guys are keeping up with me on Instagram, and remember, I post every Thursday. Sorry this one is a day late. I hope you guys understand, just because of my crazy Mexico trip, but I will be posting more on Instagram for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next Thursday.